Generic greetings and welcome back to PC Building Simulator. Today's beverage is a freshly made cup of tea. It's nice to enjoy a cup of tea without feeling like you're just adding heat to your body because, quite frankly, with the weather we've been having in the UK, yeah, it's been hard to enjoy. I mean, one could argue that we could drink something else, but you're British, you know, tea representing all that. Not so much as stiff upper lip rather than burnt upper lip. Anyway, this is a game where you unsurprisingly build your own PC or do some maintenance on it and things like that. I've featured it several times on the channel. We did a career mode where we went through and, well, built and fixed PCs, and it was okay. We didn't get to full completion, not that I think there is that, but the game ran its course and we quite enjoyed that, as well as we've done some free play mode stuff as well, but haven't featured it in quite some time, and that's mainly because I just wanted to give it a little bit of a break. But there's been several additions since my last video, and also now there is an addition of overclocking, so I thought it would be a nice idea to give it a go, and I do stress give it a try because I have several holes in my skill set when it comes to, well, life in general, but mainly social interaction, business ventures, political realignment, and specifically to do with PC overclocking. I've built most of my PCs through over the years, but I've never overclocked them. The only couple I've got that have been overclocked have been a pre-overclocked bundle where the motherboard, processor, and RAM have all been pre-overclocked and tested, and then I've just basically poured all the parts into a pile and hoped they work, and mostly they do. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one for me. Let's just see if we can build a PC and then overclock it. So we've got different cases here, so I'm just going to scroll down and see what case we're going to go for. I'm just having a quick look on the left. Anything that's not ostentatious, I'm not a big fan of big, bright colours, although, to be fair, that Hyper Beast does look fairly cool. Just going down, what can we see? Oh, hang on, Fractal Design, that's my case. Oh, hang on, we could probably build my PC then, even though it's aging quite a bit now. Right, I know it's a Fractal Design R6, but I don't know what it is. It won't be that panel there because I've got just solid panels on the side. The case I got, the reason I got it was for no other reason than it was a silent case, so it's got foam insulation, and it was the cheapest at the time. It was on sale when I got it, so I thought I'd get that one. So we got a blackout, and we got a blackout Fractal Design R6 black, Fractal Design R6 blackout. What is the difference? Seriously, what is the... I have no idea what the difference is, so I'm just going to go with the blackout, and then what we'll do is we'll shove that down, and... yeah, I'm looking at my PC, and it looks fairly similar, so let's just rip the side off. We should have two cases on the top left that always ended up cross-threaded, so I don't keep them on there. There should be a clip. I don't think they're modelled. There's a little clip that goes up and down that's not modelled on there. If we look at the top, yep, there's three areas here. This case part here, there should be... oh, is that just one top piece? Ah, see, mine's got three of them. So I might have a slightly different variation of case. This is where you put your the radiator for the liquid cooling, which is what I've got. It's not a full liquid-cooled PC, it's just got the radiator and the jacket on there. If we open the front, we can see that, yes, that is exactly like the one I've got. Excellent. See, there's a big difference from seeing these cases in the game to and not owning them or experiencing them in real life than having them or seeing them in real life and looking at them in this game and seeing how accurate it is. So this thing here, this case is a dust filter, the same as that one there. So that slides out and collects the dust right at the bottom there where the PSU is, and generally around here because there's two big fans, as you can see. There you go. I've actually removed this entire drive bay here because I just wasn't using it. So I've got rid of the drive bay there, so we've got a lot better airflow. And also, most of my hard drives are down there or on the back in... hang on. Is there a slot here? It is... yeah, that's where I've got my SSD. Only got the one though. So let's crack on with this. So we need to put in a PSU and then a motherboard. So I'm going to remove this one here. So I'm not going to try and build my PC because we'll be here forever, but we'll get something like it. So we'll go for a processor. Sorry, no, we'll go for power supply first. And I have a Corsair, but is Corsair in the game? It is Corsair, yes. And it's a... I've got a... I believe it's a... 750 modular. That looks like about right. Right, we'll go with that one then. So we'll install that. Because it's in free play mode, we let's go for PC parts and oh, hang on. Do we need to put the mount on? Yes, we do. There we go. Because we're in free play mode, we don't have to buy any of these. It just, you know, you can spawn them. that's fine. So there's the PSU. So, motherboard. Asus here. Oh, no Asus parts. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, fine. So this is where we can just go as big as we want. EVGA then. So we've got Coffee Lake, Kirby Lake. I don't really know which would be the best. Oh, that lightning red. FTW for the Win Edition. We'll go with that one. Why not? Like I said, big. I haven't really kept up with a lot of the sockets and stuff these days. I generally take note about 2 or 3 months before I'm planning on buying a new machine or building. Generally, let's just put some screws in outside first. There we are. And it'll be interesting just to see how detailed the internals are of this. So, socket. We'll open the CPU shield. There we are. So, it's a Z370. And it is a Coffee Lake. So, we want to go for CPU and processors. And we can't look Coffee Lake. Okay, fine. So, what can we have? i3s, no. Have we got an i7s? We've got some i7s here. Oh, you can see it fits PC anyway, so that's fine. 6 cores, that's nice. I don't have that one. See, I can't even remember which one I've got. It's not that. Because I think I've got Kirby. That one, because it's the most expensive, probably. If we're going to overclock it, we might as well blow it up properly, right? Can we close the... how do we close the shield on that one? Hang on. There we go. And then we'll close that one down. Right, so there's the processor in there. We will install before we do anything else. So, hang on, will it be under... Tools. It'll be under Tools. Thermal paste. Always... I always forget that bit. Right, so install. We want cooling. Silverstone, it'll be Corsair, because I've got a Corsair. It is a... In fact, I can tell you what it is. It's a H100i GTX, and I know that because the box is right next to me, and that's where I store my Oculus Rift out of the sun and the dust. Oh, good grief. Right, so have we got that, or is that a legacy one? It doesn't look like we've got anything like that in here. I thought the Corsair coolers were in here. Okay, fine. I guess we'll go with a... well, fractal design, why not? Because we assume it's going to fit in the case. And we'll go with... that one. Triple fan. We don't need to, you understand. But, so we need to remove that first, I'm guessing. And then that. And then, okay, that's not going to fit in there, is it? No, we need to install that first. Okay, hang on. Right, so install PC parts. It is top panel. There we are. Then install. It's still surprising me just how detailed this game can be. I don't think we need a 3. Oh, yeah, if we're overclocking it, of course we do. There we go. And then, oh, God, a myriad of bolts. Myriad of screws, rather. There we are. Sorted. And then we're on. And I did put the... Yes, I did. I did put the... the whatchamacallit on the thermal paste. Good, good, good. Okay, PC parts. We'll go for the dust vent at the top, which I don't have on mine for some reason. Right, so... That's okay. We got the I/O shield on there by default. So we got no graphics card, no RAM in it. Let's go for that. Install the RAM. So memory. Is the Corsair? Corsair, yep. And I think I have... I can't remember what speed my RAM is. It's not through. I think it's 2666. Oh, it might be that. I mean, I could go and get. Nah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna go back and get the receipt from 2 years ago. God knows where that is. Anyway, let's open that up. Oh, right. Okay. Are we gonna be able to even? Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to install this. I can't even click on the clip. Oh yeah, there's no way that would that would work. Okay. What? How much RAM is that? 4 gig. Oh, have I put the wrong memory in? I really have, haven't I? Right. So hang on. What I'm gonna have to do is remove that. Open that clip. Open that clip, which is. Damn it! The camera's clipping through the. Come on. I just need to tap that clip there. That's all I want. Just that little tiny. There we go. Right. Okay, that can come out. So install. So fits PC. So you've got loads in here now. It's 8 gig. Let's install that one. There we go. And install that one. Yeah, at least that's good. It basically says there you go, like match sizes. That's good. I like that. So there's your 16 in there. We could go up to 32, but might be a bit overkill. And to be fair, it's just more to melt when we get the overclocking wrong. Right, so we need probably an SSD. We'll go for that storage. Get rid of that. So who have we got? Nothing that I see. I think I'm assuming mine's it's not Seagate. What is it? SanDisk, I think. Anyway, we'll go for 500 gig. 500 gig hard drive, and we can't put it on the back there. Why is that? Do we have to remove this? I think we do. Maybe not. Drive bay, drive bay, drive bay, drive bay. Top panel, side panels, front. These here. That's your drive bay. Yeah, so you should be able to install to that. I mean, I could put it in there. Hang on, is that not solid state? Shame we have to access. No, it's not a solid state. That's why we can't get it in there. Okay, right. So what's it under then? Memory? No. Storage. So they're all physical drives. Yeah, that's what that symbol is there. So I've turned off Fit PC. This is for SSD. There has to be SSDs in it. SSD, it is SSD. So why can't we install it? I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to put it in there. There we go. Then we'll install a... Where is it? We need a 3 gig. That'll do us. Oh god, is that a Oh, it's a 3 terabyte Barracuda. Yeah, that one pretty much blew up on me about a year and a half after I got it. Which I think was a common thing. Let's just install the cables while we're on. So let's get these installed. Oh, loads of case fans. There's actually a switch on the top, I believe, on this one. Oh. There. Is it not on here? Hang on. No, can't see it. I've got a switch there that controls my fan speed. Fair enough. Anyway, let's put all the cables in. See what we're on. Good grief. Cable management. Obviously, completely and utterly ignored. And so, there we go. We've got everything but the graphics card. So, let's deal with that. So, we'll have to... we'll install... graphics card. So, we could put... I mean, we put a 980 Ti in, which is what I've got. I have... looks like there's MSIs. I think it's a EVGA 980 Ti SC2 or something like that. But let's just go for a 1080 because, quite frankly, if you're dreaming of things you can't afford, you might as well do that, right? So we'll go for... That's got pluses in it. Generally, more plus, more better. And... Ooh, that sounds expensive. That sounds very expensive. I mean, if you can't pronounce it, then it's expensive. Let's get that slammed in there. I'm gonna have to remove those two first. Right, install that. And cable management. 2 connectors. So, is that us sorted? It might be. Right, okay, so we'll install PC part. No. Get right. It's in tools. USB drive. So this will have our OS on and such. Okay. Are you ready? Let's see if it lets some horrible blue smoke out the side. Huh. It's firing up. That's a surprise. Press escape, I look back and there's just fire where the PC was. How are you still loading? That's later on when we overclock it. Okay, so add remove programs. We want to add... well, there's also something put in here. Power picker, lighting. Oh yeah, let's put the lighting on, see if we can alter the lighting on it. Oh, don't say we have to restart at the end of it. No, we don't want to restart there. We'll put a 3D mark on there just so we can bench it afterwards. We'll probably bench it before and then we'll try and overclock it. And then we'll bench it again. That'll be a good idea. No virus scanner. System info would be good as well. Oh, and there's GPU tuner as well. And there's OCC... Oh, right, there's loads of things that I haven't seen. They have added quite a bit to the game, I'm glad. I was hoping that they weren't just going to make a quick run and gun with it, but it looks like they're adding more manufacturers' parts and things like that, which I guess they're then beholden to them in some sort of way as well, so because they don't want them, they don't want it to look bad. So there we go, there's all that installed, and I will reset. Now, I believe you can enter the BIOS now. Hang on, are you going to install? So you can restart it, and if you press Del, if you hold Del or F2, it'll enter the BIOS. So there we go. Ah, we're in the BIOS now. Cool. So you can overclock things, and you can overclock the RAM. XMP, I believe, is extreme memory profile overclocks your RAM. Yes, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say discard changes and reset. What we'll do is we'll bench it. We'll see what the deal is, and then we'll try and overclock it. Okay, so lighting. So you can say GeForce. So what's currently glowing red? That would be the... That would be this. Oh, even the number on there is changing. Is that the temperature? Might be. So let's try this. So we'll say like a yellow colour. Oh, there you go. Changing the LED on there. That's what you need. LEDs. You can even get LEDs on gaming chairs, which obviously makes you a better gamer. That's just how it works. That's just the rules. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we'll bench that. GPU tuner, what have we got this? Oh, see, that's how you alter that. That's fine. This is the... Ooh. OCCT. On? Overclocking tuner of some kind. Huh, I just know the temperature's going up. And the power draw's going up. Oh, hang on. Is this just a simulator? Is it just crunching numbers just to see what your temperature would go up to and such? Yeah, I think it might be. Right. Yeah, so the maximum temperature was 5. That's all that. Right, that's good. That's good. Again, good simulations there. Right, let's run 3D Mark and we'll walk away for about a week. FPS is 26. Really? Okay. I don't think there's anything you can do to please that. Let's have a quick look at some of the parts while we're waiting for it. So, we've got some Sheen, we've got some DFL stuff, MSI, that was in the game previously. Loads of MSI stuff actually. Look at that. Gigabyte, yeah, that was in there before. EVGA, yeah. And then you've got your stock ones as well. There you are. Cables, braided cables and stuff now. Can't remember that being in the game. So you can change the cable so you can have... oh, there's some coloured ones, yeah. I wonder if there's LED ones as well. Where you get LEDs all the way around it. Which again is obviously not really of any use in a case that's completely sealed off so you can't see it. The only time it gets opened is when I have to A, clean it, B, add something, or B, remove something. Hang on. A, clean it, B, add, C, remove something. That's the one. Loads of memory stuff. Storage, yeah, we saw that out. Power supplies, I don't think there's anything extra in there that I should be aware of. Cool master stuff, no. CPU cooling. I think there's some more CPU cooling. I'm sure some of these, the liquid cooler, the blocks, I'm sure they're new. See, these were in the game previously, and you stock little Intel things and stuff. Yeah. Case fans. Oh yeah, there's some more in there as well. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so we should probably be done with this. So we've got 8631 is our ranking there. So let's go to GPU tuner. I mean, you can alter the voltage there. I mean, would I really want to put it to 120% voltage? I have no idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the machine. We'll go into the BIOS and we'll do some tweaking. As I said, this is a lot more advanced stuff and stuff that I'm not entirely convinced I'm able to do. So CPU overclock. This is where you have to, overclocking ain't... It's not something I think is an insurmountable task. It's just having a stable overclock is where it's at. Let's automatically turn on XMP. That'll automatically figure that out. I know some things can automatically overclock it, I believe. Anyway, so the base clock speed, we'll put the voltage up to... I really don't know what I'm doing. Can we put it up to that? I mean, we're not going to be able to put it to 5. There's no way. So that's your default there, yeah? There's no way we're going to be able to get a stable overclock. Current CPU ratio. How much faster the CPU runs compared to the base clock? No, CPU running faster could require more voltage to be stable and might need improved cooling. So let's give it an extra 0.1 volts. CPU runs faster and need more voltage to be stable. If your overclock system crashes under load, try increasing the voltage warning. Too much voltage can damage CPU. Recommend you don't go over 1.5 volts. Okay, well, we're not on 1.5. Let's stick with the 1.4 then. And we'll apply changes and reset. Yes. And let's see if we've got a stable overclock. Flames! Okay, so we will bench this here on. So, we can see previously the max temperature for the CPU. Oh! Oh dear! I don't think that was a stable overclock, was it? And we'll power that down. Right. Yeah, maybe we'll knock that down just a tad there. Apply changes and reset. Yes. As soon as we did one thing, broken. Right. Let's try that again. So CPU max temperature was okay. There's no way. There's no way, is it? See, I'm like a dog with a chemistry set. I have no idea what I'm doing. At least I can test this, knowing I'm probably not going to damage anything. It was on there. Let's put it to that. Let's just literally one little notch up. But I don't really know if there's any. I mean, obviously there's a science to it, and there's an art, and there's a it's a skill to do this, knowing what you can get away with and things like that. Whereas all I'm doing here is just putting some numbers, just increasing some numbers and hoping that we don't get a blue screen of death. And so far it's running a bit better. So if you see the bottom there, the current is 4800 megahertz, whereas the original was 4700. So overclock is 2% overclock. Get in! But we've also got the dynamic RAM on there as well. So that's been done. That's finished now. So the max temperature is oh good grief, CPU temperature 75 degrees, whereas previously I don't know what it was, but either way, there we are. So let's go with also we want GPU tuner. Get an extra 50 megahertz off it for the clock and the core clock, and we'll give it an extra 2% voltage. Right, let's run that again, and we'll see if we can see what happens there. GPU temperature has increased somewhat. The max has gone up. So even tweaking all of this, I mean, what good is it going to do us? I have no idea. So, power drain is more, that's for sure. But it didn't break on us, so let's run a 3D mark. FPS is the same. I think. I don't know whether that. I mean, obviously it's not going to be a full simulation, but I don't know what parameters change to give you a higher frame rate on this or anything like that. I really don't know. But we'll keep away from that. Oh, actually, what we should probably do is put the cases on. That's a thing. I've been testing all this with the cases on or off. I know there's some argument whether you should have the sides on or off. Would technically side should be. You would think that having more holes more better, more airflow. Well, that's not the case because it's you want a proper path on it. So it's actually some people say it's better closed. Either way, I wonder if having the cases open or closed is better. I really couldn't tell you. In the game whether or not it replicates that. And why is the door off? Should we? There's a beauty panel. No. I wonder if we can put the top panel on. You can. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna leave them all open. I'll run and see what the temperature it is. I'll put all the sides and everything else on and close it up and run the temperature thing again. There you go. Oh, we're getting 52 FPS on that one. I just want to see if the rating's higher. It is. It is. It's not terribly higher, I think, but it's alright. Okay, so we're going for the OCC here. So max temperature, let's run that. Didn't break as well, which is good. So I just want to see what the max temperature is. So it's like it's 75 and 60. Right. So we'll turn that off. 75 and 60. So we will install PC parts, front panel. There we go. That's your door. Install. Top panel. And there we go. Let's see if it calculates the airflow, or simulates that rather. No. No, it doesn't. At least I don't think so. Certainly putting the door on might not make much of a change because it does have vents in the side here, but putting that on the top, yeah, that would. I mean, it's not a great criticism of the game, you know. What other game would attempt to simulate the airflow and such? It would just be a couple of parameters, I would assume. Just, you know, if top is on, then increase like heat generated by X amount, or dissipation reduced by X amount. But yeah, there you go. We have managed to successfully, air quotes, overclock a PC. Don't know how useful that would be. Overclocking it by like 100 megahertz. All we're doing is put more strain on it for, well, unnecessary reasons, but we did manage to do it. So what we will do is we'll shut that down and we'll sell it. If you would like to purchase this PC, send several generic units of currency to the local computer shop, which is located at a non-Euclidean location. I really don't know where this thing is supposed to be. Either way, that has been a bit of PC Building Simulator. I've really enjoyed messing around with that one, and it's good to see there's been more parts added. Hope to play more of this. By all means, let me know if you would like to see more. I think I'm going to look into... I'm going to actually start reading up on the overclocking stuff in the game and see what we can do and see if we can really go for bench stuff. I don't know if there's any liquid cooling stuff. Like nitrogen cooling. Like, yeah, let's get it to 6 gig. I don't think that's a thing. But either way, hope you have enjoyed the video. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.